In 1985, the Grant County Rescue Mission, located in Marion, Indiana, began with the passion to make a difference and give hope to the hurting people in the community.
People show up because they don't know what else to do and where else to go. And when they arrive, we try to see if they are in need of, like emergency shelter, where we offer 0 to 30 days for them to come and just figure out what's going on in their life. Maybe they've been left behind somewhere, kicked out of somewhere, just don't know where to go. Then you have people who decide that they want something different, they want to change, they want to learn about it, so they can come be a part of our Life Change program. And in the Life Change program, they can be here for a year, they take classes, they do all kinds of things to really find out who they are apart from the life they've been living. We are a clean and sober facility, and then people can also get a job. We have a work dorm situation where people can come, they can get a job, and they can begin to pay off maybe the debts that left them homeless. Our goal is to reestablish people into society again.
In 2018, Sean Broyles came to the Grant County Rescue Mission. After being kicked out a few times, he decided to join the Life Change program. Sean worked his way up from apprentice to director of operations.
So I had been in and out of jail. I think it was my 13th time in jail. I was homeless for 10 years. I was in addiction for 20. And he wrote me a letter while I was in jail. He said, you need to get it together. You're going to wind up dead. And that God was changing his life. I made the decision to come here. God got involved and everything changed.
The Grant County Rescue Mission has 2 thrift stores and a warehouse. When Natalie first arrived at the mission, she was volunteering at the thrift stores and eventually worked her way up.
I never had a job, and now I'm like running 2 stores and a warehouse. That's what Jesus can do, and it affected everything.
The mission has expanded over the years, but has kept the same purpose through it all.
We have expanded into not only a men's shelter, but also a women's shelter. We have stores that are in 2 different cities. We have a recycling warehouse where people can donate, and it can either go to the store or be recycled. So it's grown into multifaceted things, but still the same heart of the mission is to provide shelter and food.
The mission takes no government donations or funds. The community can volunteer in many ways, whether it is at the store, warehouse, or in the kitchen. The community loves on the mission so well.
Whether it been through donations or time coming in to help serve, or just buying something from the thrift store. All the money and proceeds that thrift makes helps us do what we do here.
Come and see. That's what I tell people all the time, because I really believe that God will show you how He's speaking to your heart about working with people here in this situation.
The mission continues to inspire and stand as a beacon of hope to the people in the community.
The little things that you take for granted, the little things that you don't have, especially like when you're in addiction and you, I lost my kids. I had nowhere to go. I didn't have anywhere to live. I always lost everything because I was moving around from place to place. I have my kids back now, and all those small moments that you have, just being able to have time with them or cook dinner for your family.
The biggest change in me was finding Jesus in my life, and never had anybody even really explain what that was all about until I come to the mission. All the things I was trying to hang on to from out there, like working at a job and trying to get an apartment and build relationships with people I shouldn't have been in relationships with, all that, when I found Jesus, it came to me to be crystal clear that wasn't the things I needed to be focusing on. And that's the things that would drag me back into the pit that I was in.
I believe that people will find out that they have a future in Christ, but I also think that we've become so narrow-minded, so focused on trying to scrounge together things. When you become homeless, maybe you're addicted, maybe you've just been released from jail, maybe, I mean, there's so many stories. You think you may know the story how people get here, but there are lots of different stories. But a lot of times they're so focused on today, they can't focus on the future.
Like, this place is life. Like, I was dead in sin. I was almost seriously dead, like physically. I had worn my body out, my mind, and it took a while to get all that back, but this helps provide everything that I needed to get my life back. I mean, my children, a home. Like, it restored everything.